and we want to thank you for joining the Four Tales podcast.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.
We're about to talk some comics and get a little bit controversial. Everything from indie books to movie deal level commercial. With no rehearsals when we converse to coerce you. And then we do the quick takes and try to get to the person. So join us and get your comic book a few more sales once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales. Once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics, in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions, respectfully brings to you the 188th episode of the Four Tales podcast. I am your host, Kyron Silva. Across nowhere is Danny J. Quick, because my podcast partner is not here today. Today is Danny's 55th birthday. So I wanted to wish him a big happy birthday. I need to stop that. I'm lying to y'all. It is not Danny's 55th birthday at all. I think he's like 40, 41, something around there. I don't want to put the man's age out there for sure, but he's not 55, y'all. But it is his birthday. So Danny is out with his family. He's having a great time, hopefully. He's enjoying himself. Tiana, I appreciate you allowing him to come with me every Friday for the past few years and do this episode, but he is yours for tonight. And I hope you guys have a great day. Danny, have a happy birthday. But let's see. Let's start off with the week for me, since Danny's not here. I did a lot of work on Ballad of the Black Rose issue 3. Got a lot of inking done, which is really good. If you guys want an update on my kittens, they are now a week old as of yesterday. Yesterday, Thursday. All 6 kittens are doing really good. They still haven't opened their eyes. I think it's supposed to be like another week until they start opening their eyes. But yeah, everything's going really good with the cats. And the mother cat is actually adjusting really good to the house, which is great to see. My dog is okay with them. So everything's going out really well. As far as the podcast, we're here every week. Next week, though, we are going to have 2 episodes. I know we normally do Fridays, but we are going to do a special episode next week, Wednesday, with Sean Barbour and the creative team behind I Drive for Cerber, issue 3. They will be here for a special episode on Wednesday. Same time, though, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's see. Outside of that, I know we have 5 Star Comic Con coming up. Danny and I will be in Dayton, Ohio. I just got my plane ticket to fly from Sacramento to the Ohio area. So Dan and I will be there together live. We're going to do a live episode of the Four Tales podcast. We don't know who we're going to be interviewing yet, but we will figure that out. We're in talks with Tony Clapper, the people behind 5 Star Comic Con, and we will figure that out. So we'll let you guys know when we know for sure. But thank you again to 5 Star Comic Con for allowing Danny and I to be special guests. We are so excited about that. And I'm excited about today's amazing guest. I mean, she is a writer and artist and creator. She has volume 3 of her series, SaGia, coming out. And I'm excited to talk about this. So we're going to bring her on. If I can figure out how to do this, because, with me, by myself, everything gets all wonky. But we have Arnezia Wimberley, or also Wimbearn, with us.
Hi.
So for anybody that maybe is listening in through the podcast later on or is watching live, can you give us a brief rundown as far as who you are, what you worked on, and what you're working on coming up?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Arnezia. I'm an artist. I'm the creator of SaGia. I basically do everything by myself. And I'm also a voice actress, but I'm more of a like beginner voice actress.
Okay.
And this is my comic, SaGia, which I started in 2021 during the pandemic. Originally, it was going to be like a video game, but I did not know how to program, so I just decided to turn into a comic instead. And this is volume 1.
Wow.
and this is volume 2. And
Okay.
currently, I am working on volume 3. And as of this podcast, I'm currently working on chapter 16. If you want to read the chapters early before volume 3 comes out, you can always go to a website called Global Comics and look up SaGia. And my most recent chapter is chapter 15. You can check that out.
Wow. Okay. So that's an interesting name. What does Sagia mean?
I have no clue. Originally, originally I was going to name my series Saga, but there was already a comic by that name, and there was a video game series, I think, by that name. So I changed. So I just added an I in between the G and the A, and just called it that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there's no like connection in the story at all, like maybe a world named Sagia or nothing like that?
No.
Okay. It's definitely an interesting name, and it's something that sticks to you. Like when you hear it, it's something that you remember. So that's actually really smart of you just to make that subtle little change on that.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit as far as what the actual story is about?
Yeah. So there are aliens known as Sagians.
Oh, okay.
Sagians. And they live
Oh,
on the planet called Sarju. But their planet gets taken over by an evil alien race known as the Drakons.
hmm.
And they go and destroy their planet. And currently they're looking for these 8 pieces known as the claw relics. And the Sagians move to Earth, and the Drakons also follow. I think the claw relics also fly over to Earth, and one of the Sagians is named Hido, this green-haired girl on the cover.
Okay.
She meets a human boy named Lane. My hand is covering it. He is right there. So this is Lane, and he meets Hido, and they become partners, and they must find all 8 pieces of the claw relics before the dragons do, and they must save the world. This blue hair girl on the cover, right in front of Hido, is
Chikiro?
named Jikiru. Yes,
Oh, okay.
this is
Chikiro.
Hido's other half. So
Wow.
so basically, whenever Hido is calm, she changes into Jikiru, and when Jikiru is like angry, if she's like stressed or anything bad, she changes into Hido. And my main inspiration for Jikiru and Hido's creation was a Dragon Ball character by the name of Launch.
Mm,
Yeah. So
okay.
if you aren't familiar with Launch from Dragon Ball, she has this sneezing thing going on,
Mhm.
and she has this nice sweet personality. She has like blue hair, and when she sneezes she changes into this gun trigger blonde blonde lady. She's all crazy.
She's a little aggressive, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice. So, are there a lot of influences to other animes? Would you say for Sagia?
Like I'm mainly I'm inspired by original Dragon Ball where Goku is a kid. I'm trying to think of some other Pokemon.
Mm,
Pokemon is one that inspired my art style. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. He influenced my art style for the comic. There are several other 80s and 90s anime that I watched that might have, I think, influenced Sagia.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to ask, what is your favorite 80s and 90s animes?
Favorite 80s and 90s anime.
Yeah, just 80s and
Definitely
90s.
original Dragon Ball where Goku's a kid.
Mm,
Dragon Ball Z
Dragon
is
Ball
also
Z.
good. Trying to think of some other. There's just so much.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up with the original Dragon Ball, and then also Sailor Moon. I used to watch that back in the
Yeah,
day.
that one's good.
Ronin Warriors was an amazing one. I mean, you could even throw in Voltron as an anime,
Mm,
even though it's for originally the American audience. It was still drawn in the same style as most animes are.
yeah.
And there's so many great ones from the 80s and 90s, and I think they influence so much what we still see today, even for
Mhm.
things like One Piece and oh man, Bleach and so many other things. They influence so much what we see now.
Yeah.
So Sagia, you have issues 1 and 2. If you don't mind me asking, how many pages are in each of those volumes? Because they look very thick. They don't look like a standard 22-page comic book or anything like that.
So, for volume 1, I believe it was, like, 144, I can't remember.
Wow,
144, 145 pages. For volume 2, I think it was, like, 190, I can't remember.
those are
I'm not
huge.
sure I'm not sure how many pages, the upcoming volume 3 will be, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot more.
Wow. I mean, even if you're getting past 100, those are huge books. How long is it taking you to create these?
Oh, months. Like, volume 1, when I started in 2021,
Hmm.
I think I started college around that year, and I would take breaks, and I think I didn't complete it until 2023, and I didn't release that until I didn't release volume 1 to the public until 2024 because I was, like, trying to get my works protected and all.
Hmm.
Volume 2, I started in 2024, I think, and I didn't
Okay.
complete it until last year, and I released it last year.
Okay. So you got
Yeah,
that one a little bit faster.
mhm.
Wow. Okay, so we have volume 1 and volume 2. So with volume 3 coming out, what can we expect? Maybe that's a little bit different than, or what can we expect from volume 3 that if you've read volume 1 and 2?
So, do expect, new Sagians, new characters. Um, one of the Sagians that will be introduced in chapter 16 is named Akira. Um, I'm
Like
trying to think.
Akira, Akira, just like the anime.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
there's gonna on the front cover of volume 3, which I sent you, I think through, like, the form or whatever,
Let's see.
um,
Is it this
I'm not
one?
I don't know if you're on the, yes, that one. You're
Okay.
showing on screen.
Yep.
The green cat girl on the left, is named Lumi, Lumi, and
Hmm.
right next to her is Zelius, Zellias.
Okay.
They will be in volume 3. I forgot what chapters they will appear in.
Okay. So what is their connection that makes them so important that we have to put them on the cover? Like, what are they bringing to this?
I'm not sure. I just like their designs, and I that's why I included them on the volume 3 cover.
Okay.
For Zelius, I'm thinking about giving her her own spin-off comic. You'll have to
Wow.
see you'll have to wait until way in the future for that.
Okay. I mean, that sounds amazing. If you already have that much planned for those characters that you can already create another spin-off comic, that's amazing to see.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have volume 3. Do we have a date that you're maybe anticipating you'll be done and that be released by yet?
I'm pretty sure maybe next year or
Okay.
in 2028 because I've been taking so many breaks from this working on the comic.
I understand. I right now I'm producing 4 comics, 2 for other people and 2 for myself, and they take a lot of time. So how do you juggle the writing and the artwork? And I'm assuming, I don't know if you're still in school or not, or if you're working full time, but how do you juggle all those things?
Oh, I graduated in, like, I think 2024.
Oh,
and
congrats.
I'm currently like not working. I don't have a job yet. So
Okay.
for the writing, I type it up in Google Docs, make some corrections and all that. Then once I'm satisfied with that script for the chapter, I draw my I sketch out my illustrations in the app called Procreate.
Hmm.
That's what I use to draw SaGia in. And then once I'm satisfied with the final results, I export it as a PDF file, and then I release it on Global Comics.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
had I've had some success with global comics. Have you found a lot of success using that platform over others?
Mm, no,
No.
not really. I made the first chapter of SaGia for free, but the rest is I think like behind a paywall, like 199.
Hmm.
And the reason for that is because my mom told me to like make money off of it, and you know.
All right, moms. I mean, we get it. You got you. She has the knowledge and experience, but you should get paid for the work that you're putting into this. I mean, I think if you're going to put your stuff out there and let people enjoy it, you should get some compensation for that. And
Mhm.
I know that's hard for some younger, artists and creators to understand that. Hey, I don't want to charge anybody because I want them to love my work, but you should be getting money back for the amount of time and effort alone that you put into these books. I mean, they, like you said, you spent a lot of time making sure that these books were yours, and you want to get compensated for that.
Mhm. Like I try so hard to like promote Soggy on social media, tell people, "Hey, read it on Global Comics." I try to promote my merch,
Hmm.
and I'm just hoping that I get some sales, but so far I haven't gotten any sales. I'm trying to get into like more events, like in-person events.
Ah,
Yeah.
Free Comic Book Day is coming up next month. Do you have any plans to be a part of any local stores or anything like that?
No, not
Okay.
really. For last year's free comic book day, I tried a thing where I tried this thing where I just made volume 1's digital copy for like free to download for a limited time.
Hmm.
Um if you want a physical copy, you can always go to Kofi Ko dash fi.com/Wimbearn, and you can always buy a physical copy. I would love to. I really love signing, autographing the books. Like
Oh,
right here. This is where I usually sign at for
okay.
other people.
So all physical copies come with free signatures?
I do charge for the signatures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you did mention at one point that you had originally thought this would be a video game, or you could make it into a video game. What kind of video game did you think this would be? Would it be like an RPG or?
An RPG in like an RPG inspired by like Pokemon. Um I was thinking of having like, from what I remember, I was thinking of having like this befriending system. I was inspired by like the Yokai Watch games for the 3DS.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I miss Yokai Watch. Like I remember when the anime came on TV, and I would watch that a lot.
I do remember that vaguely. I didn't get to watch all of it, but I do remember like looking at it and thinking, "Oh yeah, this does remind me a lot of Pokemon, at least as far as
Mhm,
aspects of it." So I could see where you're going with Sadia, that it could be like that too. If you had
mhm.
the opportunity, would you like maybe focus into making it into a video game if you could?
I'm still unsure about that.
Okay. All right. Well, you never know what the future might hold. So definitely don't close the door on that, just yet. Don't close
Mhm.
the door on that. You never know. Let me see here. So we have a couple more minutes until we start quick takes. So outside of SaGia, have you maybe thought of doing other series? I know you said you had the spinoff coming up, but is there anything outside like the SaGia universe that you've wanted to maybe put into paper?
Oh, yes, yes. Like, I had an idea of I wrote this in a post somewhere on the official website, like future plans. I think I posted that, like, last year, but I mentioned that I was thinking of, like, a separate universe or comic inspired by, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, all those, they're called tokusatsu shows. I'm thinking about, like, going in the realistic direction, but yeah.
Okay, well, that does sound like what would this story be about?
I'm unsure, but the only thing I, did was just, like, sketch out concepts of, I sketched out these concepts of, Jikiru and Haido if they were, like, Power Ranger characters or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Here, well, I'm on your website right now. I'm just looking at the your because you said you had posted it on your website, so I'm just trying to see if I could find it there because that'd be cool
Yeah,
to see what it was.
let me look.
Oh, now you do have a actually. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
I think it was, last well, I'm not talking about the concept. I shared, like, this, video recently promoting my comic. It was like a little animation I made.
Mhm. I was noticing, and I wanted to share that this part of your website is that you actually have done a lot of animations. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but you've actually done animation yourself quite a few times. I saw this page here. I even saw on your Instagram a couple animations you did. Uh,
Oh, yeah, that one.
yeah, what is it about animation that you're drawn to? Like, is it just you like the thought of it, the movement, or is there anything specific?
Uh, I just don't know. I just like the movement and, that one right there, on the right image, I used this software called, oh man, I said it in the post somewhere. Let me see on my end.
Let's, let's,
Oh
let's
man,
animate.
I said it in the Kofi post, but I said I used like some software. Let me see.
Okay.
NTSC NTSC RS is the software I used for the right animation on the right
Okay.
side.
Okay.
And what that is you drop in your animation
Mhm.
and it makes it look like one of those like VHS tape like it looks like it's recorded off of a VHS tape. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah, I can actually see that. There's a little bit of a graininess to it. You have the VHS lines at the bottom of it, so it gives you that retro feel compared to your original animation. I mean, both look really
Mhm.
fun. Is that something that you're going to maybe start to do more with SaGia? Is do longer animations of maybe a series or so when you have the time?
I was thinking about like some shorts perhaps around the main 4 characters.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. If you scroll up, I made the that one right there.
Hmm.
I made this like commercial or whatever using that exact same software I mentioned. And I used Audacity to make the audio sound like it was recorded off of like a VHS camcorder or whatever you call it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's watch it and see. Oh, I like that. That's actually really cool.
Wimbearn.
I like that a lot. So how
Thank
long
you.
did that take you?
Oh, the animation took me like I think like hours to do,
Hmm.
and putting it together, it was like pretty quick and easy.
Okay. I like that a lot. So someday I might have to ask you to animate some of my stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think this is a good time for us to do what our show we call Quick Takes. Quick Takes is a rapid fire question answer situation where I'm going to ask you 5 questions that I have, I guess, found doing a little bit of deep dive into your social media. This is normally Danny's segment, but since he's not here, I'm going to take over. So, are you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So now, like I said, these are questions that I found just doing a little bit of scrubbing in your social media. Uh, there are more about you than the actual comic book yourself, SaGia. So, question number one. When I was doing some research on you, I saw on your website and I think on your a couple of posts that you had something called the United States Department of Nerds. So, what is the United States Department of Nerds?
Oh, that was a podcast I was on last month.
Okay.
Um, this guy and I asked him, "Hey, I want to be on your podcast. I want to talk about my comic." That's
Ah.
all it is. Just another podcast.
Oh, so you're sponsored now?
He
Okay.
gave me like this United States Department of Nerds seal of approval after we recorded our podcast, and he let me put it on the website.
Okay. I like that. All right. Question number two then. You've mentioned you've done a couple of shows here and there. So I wanted to know, this is a question we ask a lot of creators, but which do you like more doing? Big conventions or small conventions, and why?
Smaller conventions because my first big event was the Grit City Comic Show, which was in November of last year. And I'm supposed to be at that show this year again.
Hmm.
But I think with bigger shows, I think it feels intimidating, and I think it's just more competition. That's why I like to do these smaller shows. I've had success with 2 shows. Like I got more sales.
Okay. All right. All right. Question number three. This is going to be connected to comic conventions again. A lot of us, when we go to conventions, we have favorite items that we bring that either give us comfort or something that helps the time pass. What are some of your favorite things to bring at a convention?
Oh, favorite things. I don't really have anything, but
I mean, like a
if there's
favorite
like a
food
s-
or
if I'm
drink?
meeting a
Or
if I'm meeting a voice actor, and if I have like this art print that I want them to sign, then I'd like to bring that.
I like it. Okay. All right, then. Question number four. I saw in one of your posts, I think it was from like last year or the year before, going back to you being a voiceover artist, that you did something for a Lego horror voiceover for
Mhm.
a character named Sasha. So in
Yes.
45 seconds, who was Sasha?
Oh man, it's been months. I don't know. It was just some character. I guess I can't remember. It's just been a while, but it was a fun project, and it was one of my first voice acting roles for like someone else's project.
Nice. Okay. All right, then. Question number five. And for here on the Four Tales podcast, our last question is always a top 5 question. So for you, I'm going to have you give me your top 5 Pokemon.
Oh, yes. My number one Pokemon is Zero Aura from the
Mm,
Sun and Moon games.
okay.
Number two is Mew. Number three is Porygon. Um, number four. Hmm. Oh man, this one's tough.
Oh, you got 25 seconds.
Uh, I'm sorry. I'll just name three. I'll just name three. I'll just name
Just three?
three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top three is fine. All right. I mean, you could have gone with, the best one, Charmander. I'm just saying.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur. Number
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Top four is fine. Top four is fine. I
Yeah.
appreciate you doing that. So this week's t- quick takes are brought to us by 5 Star Comic Con. You can find out all the information about 5 Star Comic Con at the website, 5starcomiccon.com. We are 78 days away from the second year of this amazing event. So hope you guys come out to Dayton, Ohio and check it out. Let me move that back. But thank you, Arnezia, for doing that. I mean, that is basically the end of our show, but we do want to make sure that our audience follows you and keeps up with your work. We're the best places online for everybody to check you out with that.
Like I said, my website, wimbearn.neocities.com. I'm rarely on social media right now. I'm just taking a mental break. Um, I'm mostly I'm mostly active on Instagram. I also have a blog, wimbearn.wordpress.com, and I have another one, wimbearn.blogspot.com. I just talk about like off topic stuff and all that. If you wanna like donate or commission me, you can go to Kofi, ko-fi.com/Wimbearn. If I do art commissions. And yeah. Also, I think I found the post that I was talking about earlier about my SaGia Power Rangers concept. Let me see if I can send it to you. See if you get it. Uh-oh, I think I can't hear you.
All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the official SaGia blog. You can sign up for like updates. There's also the official SaGia website as well.
Very nice. And this is the Blogspot one, the sagiaofficial.blogspot.com. That everybody can go to check this out.
Yeah. And
That
that's one
is
of my autographs. I can always draw like a SaGia character, or you can just get my signature.
I love that idea because then they're
Yeah.
getting something unique and specific to them when they get the book.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that
Mhm.
idea. All right. Well, we appreciate you being on. Definitely everybody go to kofi.com/Wimbearn. Check out her work. If you want to, though, go to globalcomics.com. Find her work there. You could find it online on Instagram at instagram.com/Wimbearn. There's so many places we need you guys to go and support her and her work. But that's the end of the show today. Join us, like I said in the beginning, on Wednesday, where we're going to have Sean Barbour. Oh, well, we have a link tree. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to bring that up.
Okay. All right. So also
On
we
the
have a link tree.
oh, sorry.
No,
My
go
On
ahead.
my NeoCities website, I also have my other socials if you want to check that out. I forgot to mention that. I have
Okay.
a Blue Sky, I have a Tumblr. I do have a TikTok, but I rarely post on there.
Okay. And we also have a link tree/Wimbearn. So you guys can find a lot of information. It looks like there we got stickers and merch. You can get digital copies and a physical copy of volume 1 and 2. And I'm assuming when volume 3 comes out, you'll be able to get that there too. So definitely check out her work, please, you guys. Looks like amazing stuff, fun stuff. I appreciate you. I know Danny is not here, but he also appreciates you being on. Arnezia. But I thank you for being part of the show. And you guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
Sayonara.
Music provided by my brother, Quix Made It. Find him online in YouTube, Instagram, and SoundCloud.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.